People look at me, some are curious, some are happy to see me like this. We are now at a very popular branch of roast duck in Beijing. Actually, yesterday we wanted to get into one. The lines were around 3 hours. It's delicious, it melts in your mouth.
I almost cried at some point, honestly. The duck skin with sugar, mwah. It's absolutely incredible. We just met a friend of ours that we met him like 8 months ago in Colombia. Our community.
So
It was also listed in the UNESCO World Heritage list. Oh, and by the way, a very important and useful information when you come to Beijing. So whenever there's a line with locals, that's a good place to be. Ni hao from the traditional Beijing. As you can see, I'm dressed up properly in a costume from the Ming Dynasty to explore this amazing city, the old part and the modern part. We started our day with a walk through a hutong. Hutong is the term used for these narrow streets of Beijing where locals live in their small houses, but from what I've read, lately people started to prefer the modern neighborhoods and started moving out of hutongs because the conditions are not so good here. For example, I'm not sure, and I don't know if this applies for every neighborhood, for every hutong, but for example, in some, more neighbors need to share a bathroom or a toilet. So I guess I understand why they prefer this, but instead, some hotels started to appear, like ours. We are staying in a budget hotel, very nice, from where I actually rented this costume for free, which is a very good addition. I'll leave you the link in the description below because it's a really nice one. And right now we are heading to a very beautiful spot here in Beijing, the Heaven Temple. But in the meantime, come walk with us here through the Hutong. We can still feel the local life. There are just small shops, small local restaurants, and during the mornings and in the afternoons you can still see locals gathering around here and talking about their daily lives. So very nice. We prefer living here rather than in the center. But we are just 20 minutes away from the center. We are now at a local but very popular, it seems, pastry shop, I think. I found it on my map. It had very good reviews and I think it serves bread and pastries. I'm not sure. We will look over there once we reach our turn because the queue is very big. And honestly, even the menu is in Chinese, so I have no idea. All I can see is that the prices seem very affordable. And then we will look what they have and what we will order because we didn't have breakfast yet, so we want to grab something on the way. One. 这个。大袋的课程。I have no idea what I'm ordering. A lot of plastic bags. Yeah, okay.
This one, delicious.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, 谢谢。
给我们两个那个
Okay. Until we taste, we have no idea what we have here. I think it's only sweet things. They looked really good, and it's really hard to decide, especially if you have no idea what's there. What do you want to try? We need to try something.
Finish.
Okay, wait. We have this. First, I thought it's with cinnamon. Now that I'm smelling it, I think it's with nuts. And I also saw a lot of desserts with dates. They eat a lot of dates here, red and small ones. Never seen them before. So let's taste this. It's very thick. Definitely not the taste I was expecting. It's not too sweet, but it's very good. It has a lot of dough, a bit of cream inside, which I think is made out of dates. I have no idea. And maybe nuts as well. Yeah. It's Alex's turn. But look how many people there are. Very popular. Very popular with the locals, so that is a very good sign.
I like it. It's very good.
But it's not with cinnamon.
No.
This form, this shape usually comes with cinnamon taste, but not this time. And the locals are curious to see us.
It's good. I love it. Nice. Ni hao.
It's time now to try this piece of cake, slice of cake, big one. It looks really, really nice with sesame, walnut, and I think it has dried fruits inside. And the smell, I hope the taste is as good. This is the best. I don't know why, but it reminds me of childhood. The dried fruits inside are so sweet. The dough is so fluffy. This is delicious. This one was 6 yuan, but it's really big.
Indeed, I mean it's a very specific smell of childhood, like Christmas celebration, Christmas holiday. I really like it. Super common taste. I mean, like home. We love it. It's really good. It's really good.
So whenever there's a line with locals, that's a good place to be. We made it to the Temple of Heaven's Park, and the temple we're about to visit was built in the 15th century and served as a place of worship for the emperors of the Qing and Ming dynasty. It was also listed in the UNESCO World Heritage List in 1990, and it's supposed to be very beautiful and impressive. We are going to visit it together. In the meantime, we are walking here in the park with the locals. We even saw some playing sports, so it's a very nice atmosphere. Also because it's great weather outside, I think people start to gather out. Oh, and by the way, a very important and useful information when you come to Beijing, especially, I saw that here most of the attractions are closed on Monday. So plan ahead and don't come on Monday. By the way, to have access into the park, you will pay a tax, but then to access the other landmarks, for example, to be close and to visit the Temple of Heaven, you will need to pay extra. But the cost is really affordable. For the ticket with all the admissions, we paid 35 yuan. As you can see, again, there are so many people here. I was not expecting this because in the park you don't see so many people. But here they were. Wow.
Maybe it's funny, maybe not, we don't know. Seems to be something funny.
I definitely recommend paying a visit here to the Heavens Temple in Beijing because it's really nice, really peaceful. Even though it's crowded, it still feels more intimate than other attractions here. It's also a very affordable entrance ticket, and there are so many things to see. Apart from walking in the park, you can enter so many temples and buildings. Anyway, right now I'm going to change myself because not only this costume is really heavy and it's really hot underneath it, trust me, but also because it attracts a lot of attention. I'm not sure if this is actually I'm pretty sure it is because I'm a tourist and people look at me. Some are curious, some are happy to see me like this. I don't know. I don't mean to offend anyone by wearing it. It's just because I liked it and I wanted to immerse myself into this culture. I hope it didn't offend anyone. So I'm gonna change and then I'm gonna take you with us to the center of Beijing to explore more of the modern part of the city.
So guys, it's absolutely incredible. We just met a friend of ours that we met him like 8 months ago in Colombia, and now we met him again here in China. How small the world it is. I mean, can you imagine? Let's
But the plan was to come to Beijing or just to spend 2 weeks around?
No, just like to plan to go to
To
see
the wonder.
like
Check.
to see the
yes,
wonders.
We hope it's worth it.
I hope so.
Yeah. Okay.
So can we say hello here to
Hi.
our
Hello.
our
The world is so
community?
small.
The world is super small.
Behave because you never know whom you meet that
Exactly.
knows you.
Luckily, we have a good behavior each other, no?
Yeah.
So firstly in Colombia, now in China. Absolutely incredible.
What's next?
What's next? Who knows?
Who knows?
So yeah, can you imagine how small the world is? I mean, we met this guy in Colombia 8 months approximately ago.
Yeah, or more.
Yeah, in a tour that we've made in Medellin. And after that, imagine that we were walking here into a park randomly.
That is huge.
That is huge. I mean,
China
look,
is huge. The park is huge.
everything
the world
is huge. Yeah, and we just randomly met him to cross.
Yeah.
Incredible. I mean, we look at him and also he look at us and we say, oh my God, this is not possible.
It took me some time to recognize him, but then it
It's
was
crazy.
because
So
it was shocking.
yeah, even sometimes I say to Yasmin, okay, it's nice to behave with people and to have a good connection, have a good energy and stuff like that. And maybe you tend sometimes to be, to have not such a good behavior because maybe you don't see that person again in that
You
life.
think.
You think,
Yeah.
but
You never know.
you never know. It's a big world, but still it's a small world. So interesting to experience this situation.
From the Heavens Temple, we took the subway, and right now we are in Xidan. This is a neighborhood not too far from the central square, just one station actually. And we are here to explore another side of Beijing, the part where youngsters used to hang out, because this is an area full of shopping malls, of restaurants, cafes. And we want to explore the shopping scene, but of course before that we want to try the Beijing roast duck because this is the delicacy of Beijing. So let's go find the restaurant and I'll see you there. First thing that I can notice, and I didn't know about this restaurant, is that it was featured in the Michelin Guide. It has many awards here, but it looks very elegant. We are now at a very popular branch of roast duck in Beijing. Actually, yesterday we wanted to get into one, and the lines were around 3 hours. This one is more remote, so we were lucky and we got right away. And so we ordered the duck, of course, and we're really curious to see how it is, and some chicken. We also got some complimentary small apples, and the atmosphere is very intimate and elegant, unlike other restaurants here. It feels like a luxury experience. I think the lady wants to show us 3 different ways of eating the duck. We are using Google Translate or another translate app. Okay. Now is the sticky sugar. Okay.
Onions.
Wow. Okay. This is a whole experience. Okay. Now it's the garlic mashed with garlic, of course. Okay. I have no idea what she's using, but since it's the traditional method, I think it's okay. Picker. Sometimes the apps don't work very good, so the conversation is a bit difficult, but it works. Sauce cocoon. Okay. She's explaining me the sauces, but I still, even the translation. Okay, this I know. Okay. Thank you. Xie. You don't want to know, so we translated the last one. Clear solution tired. She was doing her best trying to translate and tell me everything here, but the translation app ruined it. But the gesture counts, and it's really nice because you basically make packages with duck and different combinations, but it's up to your taste what you want to put. She just presented the 3 methods that are the staple ones here. Let's try what she made here. I think this is sweet. Really good. Even if you're not a fan of duck like me, you will still love the one here in Beijing. It's delicious. It melts in your mouth. It's crispy, tasty. You need to try it. And we also ordered something else, the Kung Pao chicken. It looks really good, but spicy. By the way, I also tried the skin with sugar, and it's like a dessert, a crunchy dessert. You wouldn't say. I think if someone made me taste it and I didn't know what it is, I would never say it's duck skin. Delicious. And now I'm gonna try the last option, the one with garlic and the other things that the lady tried to translate to me, and I have no idea what they are. That's a lot of garlic. Completely different taste. So you have one portion of duck, but you can eat it, I think, in more than 10 different ways, which is very nice. I think I prefer the sweet one, but this is very good as well.
So now it's my turn to try what Yasmin had before. I actually like very much this kind of sauce. It's like a caramel or something inside the plate. It's very nice and I love it. This is the sweet duck. Sweet like a summer day. I love it. So good. And now it's time for some garlic. Let's see what it's all about here. Actually, I like this meat. It's very good. It's my kind of taste. Actually, I love garlic, so maybe that's why. It's time now for Kung Pao chicken. Oh my god, this is incredible. The texture is so... It's melting in your mouth. It's very good. I don't know exactly what kind of restaurant is this, but Yasmin, thank you so much. I mean, for me, it's a whole experience. I love so much to eat. Yeah.
We just finished the lunch and it was an experience.
Oh yeah, I love it. It was very nice.
Yeah, especially Alex.
Yeah.
He was very emotional about it.
I almost cried at some point, honestly. The duck skin with sugar, mwah, absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it was delicious, and we eventually paid 230 yuan for this. It was one of the most expensive meals here in China, but it was really good and it was worth it, especially how they presented the food and the ambience and of course the taste. It was really good, so we recommend you this branch. We haven't tried the other restaurants from them, but all have very good reviews.
Yeah.
So that's a good sign.
Okay.
Alex is trying to decide what worm to eat. Oh, but it's crunchy.
So this for you.
Romanian money work here. So it used to be a very popular and nice night market. Not anymore.